Hello, I'm Nadia. Welcome to Wandernad, the YouTube channel, and we are currently shooting from Bali. So hello. And before that, we were just in Indonesia. We were at Flores Islands, and the one thing that we did there was, of course, to go see Komodo Dragons. And how usually you reach those places is by going on a boat cruise. So this time we're going to be talking about 5 things to know about the Komodo boat tours. First and foremost, you would have to decide on the right package or the right boat tour to go on, and this will depend on where you're starting from, because some people actually take the boat cruise from Lombok, and this will take longer time. So usually it's like 5 days or 4 days, 3 nights, but most of the people like us took the boat cruise from Labuan Bajo, and it comes in a few ranges or duration. 4 days is the typical one. 3 days, like Fendi and I, we were on a tight schedule, so it was 2 days, 1 night for us, and that was enough actually. And I just want to share with you guys, the types of boats are different as well. They mostly use the fisherman boats, right? But still, those there are some that comes with cabins, or then therefore you get rooms on the boats. But some don't even have cabins, and therefore you have to be ready to sleep in the open space area. If you have more money, you want a bit more privacy, then you can go for the luxury yachts or boats, and those are nice as well, but ka-ching. One huge question that we get asked a lot is, how did you sleep on those boats, right? Yes. So if you're lucky enough to get a room, or more like a cabin, so it's a very small space with a mattress, but still there's only going to be maybe one small fan in there that might not even work, and a small window for ventilation, and one light, and that is it. They give you blankets and pillows as well, but I don't know, I wasn't very convinced on how clean the mattress or the pillows are. So here's what I'm going to tell you. Bring a scarf, or bring your own blanket for that matter. If you want, bring your own pillow, if you're going to be a bit, concerned about hygiene, okay? But other than that, if you're going to be sleeping in the open space area, they're going to give you like a mattress, same thing, a pillow and a blanket. But also remember, it gets really cold out at night in the ocean, so do not underestimate how cold it's going to get. So make sure you bring a thick enough jacket, or like I said, better yet, bring your own blanket. Now let's talk about food, right? Food on the boat is most of the times delicious, and they typically give you the 3 meal that you'd expect: breakfast, lunch and dinner. But also sometimes you would get tea time snacks like pisang goreng or cut fruits, and those are really nice too. But here's one tip: if you're the type that gets hungry very easily, because imagine this, you're gonna be trekking at Komodo Island, or you just got out of the water from snorkeling, and I was very hungry, and sometimes they haven't prepared the food yet, or the food's like finished, because everybody gets in and out of the water at different times. So it's better you just bring your own snacks. So bring bread, biscuits, and don't be shy to just bring your own instant cup noodles, because there's going to be hot water on the boat. So, and this hot water you can also use for coffee or tea. They provide those for you, a bit of sugar, and if you want cold drinks like Coke, if you want to drink beer, those are sold on board as well. And if you're asking how was the food on board, well, they were actually most of the times pretty tasty. The crew themselves cook it on the boat themselves, and it was pretty nice. Okay, here's the chunk of what you're paying for, is to visit these beautiful destinations. So make sure your boat trip has these compulsory stops. First is Pada Island, which is the highlight of our trip, and then the 2 national parks, Komodo Dragon National Park and also Rinca National Park. The boat tour will also bring you to snorkeling spots like Kanawa Island and Manta Point. Also, if you have a nice enough captain on your boat, and if weather or time permits, you might be able to squeeze in 1 or 2 extra stops on your trip. Also, don't forget to bring trekking shoes, because when you're checking out Rinca Island or Komodo Island, you would need trekking shoes, so bring proper shoes for that, okay? And most of the times, getting from one stop to the other, you would have a lot of your time by yourself. So that's when you just laze around on the deck, And for us, what we did the most was just take videos, take photos, because the scenery was just beautiful. It was something we've never seen before. And also, on the boat, you get to make new friends because they're mostly going to be tourists from many different countries. So just, yeah, be friendly and make a whole bunch of new friends. Okay, toilets and showers. Okay, if you didn't pay for the Ritz-Carlton, don't expect 5-star level facilities lah, okay? But this was our experience. There was a separate bathroom for showering and all that, and another one for toilet for you to do number 1 and number 2 lah. And don't worry, there's gonna be fresh water on the boat for you to do your business. But what I highly recommend is to bring wet wipes, okay? So, because yeah, you never know what's gonna happen. Also, if you're asking about showering, because ours, we were only on the 2 days, 1 night cruise. We were in and out of the ocean so many times. Like every time we just got a bit hot or whatever, just jump into the ocean and we're fine. So that was all the showering we did. I don't know if you go on a maybe longer duration boat cruise, you might need to actually shower, but if not, yeah, we didn't shower. So that was our experience on the Komodo boat cruise, and like I said, ours was the 2 days, 1 night one. I'm sure you get maybe a slightly different experience if you go on a longer one or on a different boat or whatever, but that's from our experience and it was fantastic. If you go to Labuan Bajo, if you want to see the islands around Flores, that is definitely the way to do it. We paid around 300,000 rupiah per person, so that's around 100 ringgit Malaysia, or if you convert it to USD, it's very cheap, I think about 20 USD. So it's all right. If you've got, I think, a bit more cash to spare and of course a bit more time to spare, definitely go for the more luxurious one. I think the experience will be totally different and maybe nicer lah. But the destinations that you visit are still going to be the same and you're still going to enjoy yourself. So go to Labuan Bajo and go on the Komodo boat cruise. We loved it and you definitely will as well. So till the next time we meet again in one of these videos, travel safe.